It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Saints and...
Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Into the crowd, that pass is intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now they'll throw out of the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. And a man is there to knock that away.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Kamara's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Kamara. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a 1-yard pickup there. Now a call to make on 4th and goal from the 1. Running for it, Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got him. That's Addison. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Able to find Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Saints will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet to the set. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Jared Verse on the tackle. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Williams with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running right, it's Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. They will not get it. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. They'll run with Kamara. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Reynolds, the motion man left. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Jones on the toss. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Jones. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichard headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Oh, look at this here. Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints with a chance to boost their lead. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back to throw. He's on the move. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Kamara running out of the gun. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Olave with the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings with the football here late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. has the connection to Jones. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass is caught by Addison. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Baker throwing again. Completed right side to Addison. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again, the lead 22. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're at half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Caught by the open man. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down from the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Jones once more. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopped that time by Marcus May. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Mayfield set to pass. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Kamara. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 15. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. They'll throw it. He puts everything behind this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Rolling left behind some tough. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. On the carry, this is Jones. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing, Baker. Able to find Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing now on first down. Escapes the pocket. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. Thankfully. Second down now, 7 to go. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that... happy with.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. This time it's a passing play. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Chris Olave with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock. Well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
Oh, he trucked that defender. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Blocking the ball. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. Broke through the tackle. Crashes through another one. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he could took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Mayfield now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Mayfield to throw again. He's got it near the 10. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut into the lead by another point.
Vikings 13.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints getting closer to their 10th win of the season. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Kamara. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They bring Olave in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So it's a win for the Saints. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL